Garbage. Webster defines garbage as useless material, something that is considered worthless or meaningless. The average American throws away 4.5 pounds every day, or 1,500 pounds of garbage each year. As leaders of trash generation, the United States, which makes up 5% of the world's population, generates 40% of the world's waste. To put it lightly, if we were to put all the solid waste that we collect in the United States into a line of garbage trucks, the line would extend from New York City to LA more than 100 times, and 55% of that trash will end up in landfills. One of the main problems with recycling is that many people can't seem to decipher as to what is recyclable and what's not.
I'll be nice and take his yogurt cup for him. Wait a minute. Does it go in the trash or recycling? It really shouldn't be this hard. Recycling? No. Trash? Gotta be recycling.
Recycling is to recover, to process, and to use again. The 3 arrows stand for 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce the waste that you create and the energy you consume. Reuse items whenever you can, and recycle always. Now let's get a better picture of what recycling is all about.
That we provide curbside pickup for the residents on. We recycle on the commingle side all bottles, any kind of paper products, cardboard, plastics 1 through 7.
Pause. Plastics 1 through 7? Number 1, otherwise known as PETE or PET or polyethylene terephthalate. This label is found on items such as juice jugs, packaging materials, and soda bottles. This is the most common for single-use bottled beverages because it's inexpensive, lightweight, and easy to recycle. Number 2, or high-density polyurethane, abbreviated HDPE, often used for milk jugs, household cleaner bottles, trash, and shopping bags, along with cereal box liners. These products are processed and can be used for pens, floor tile, lumber, or fencing. It's very versatile. 1 and 2 are the most commonly recycled because they are the highest in demand for raw materials to turn into new products. 3 through 7 are also important, but not always commonly recycled through curbside pickup programs. This is because there isn't a large market for them to be made into reusable materials.
Yes, we have a contract currently with Green Sky Industries in Clifton, and basically we bring in anywhere, depending on how the market is, because the prices fluctuate, anywhere between 14,000 up to 18,000. Once it's picked up, depending on when the route is done, the driver will take to the end market, which is Green Sky Industries in Clifton, and from that point they process it. In the state of New Jersey, we're running out of places to dump our garbage. So I mean, with our recycling program, which is we're very proud of here in Teaneck, is that basically everything in your household can be recycled except for your food waste. So if you consider that as an incentive to save the waste stream, and because we don't have places to bring it to anymore. Like I said, if you really want to recycle in Teaneck, the only thing you're throwing away is your food waste and coffee grinds and stuff like that. And if you really want to take it to the next level, you can get it. You can compost most of that stuff too. And the way I look at it is it's for my kids, because eventually the environment is going to be in bad shape. So I mean, I would love to see everyone recycle a little bit more. I mean, I don't think anyone out there is perfect. Very few people are, recycle 100%, myself included.
When I started in sanitation, there was a lot of recycling in the garbage. Starting to get 2 cans a house, 3 cans a house a lot of times, so it's getting heavier. I think when I started, and we've only been doing this in Teaneck for 2 years now. And when we started, we were getting like 6,000 pounds a truck, and now we're getting up to 11,000 pounds a day. The garbage is getting a little lighter, and recycling is getting a little heavier, so I think it's the best thing you can do for the environment. If you look at the difference between what we're doing to try to help the environment versus countries like China, that where the climate is, as a whole world, we're not getting to the levels we need to, but as Americans, it has worked well, and I see it getting better and better here as I've been doing it, so hopefully we're on the right track.
Primarily what we do here is we prepare the material for the end user. So newspaper would go to a mill that makes new newsprint, cardboard would go to a mill that makes either brown wrapping paper or liner board or, new cardboard boxes. Plastics, we sell a lot of plastics, the 1 and 2. We do a very large cardboard business because we'll buy cardboard directly from supermarkets, they bale it, we'll buy it from them. People don't realize, unless there's markets, we can't pay a good price. Yeah, we have to have the end user that pays us to make the product that they want to make. So there's got to be good markets on the other end. And again, with this China thing, it's limiting the amount of material that could be sent. So there's more material now. Sell some a little bit to Europe. South America is an emerging consumer of recyclables. But again, Taiwan, we do sell to Taiwan and Korea. China, though, is the big one. They were buying 70–80% of our material. There's just not enough American mills, and what happens is, the prices are going to go down and down. And this has happened. I mean, we go through these cycles every once in a while in recycling where we get it. But if China doesn't take material, there's too much in the United States to recycle. There's nowhere for it to go. They'll actually have to slow it down.
For contracted municipals, Green Sky is the last stop on a recyclable truck's route. Upon arrival, material comes in and gets dumped into the holding room. Single stream is a new recycling collection method in which all unsorted materials are collected in one container, making it even easier to recycle at home and reduces the cost on collection. Dual stream, on the other hand, requires that residents keep paper in one container and other recyclables, such as plastic and aluminum, in another. Once the fiber trucks are unloaded, the materials are placed on conveyor belts that lead to a room where these men separate the garbage and the cardboard from the stream. The garbage that is taken off of the conveyor is then sent to the dump. Then finally, the paper left on the conveyor is sent to be baled. A bale is a large package of extremely compressed material so that it can be easily stored or moved. The cardboard is baled as well. A bale from Green Sky can easily be 1,000 pounds. Everything else besides the newspaper and cardboard goes into the commingle system, where it's further separated by grade. As the trommel spins, the glass is broken, filtered through, and sent to glass recyclers. Once the glass is filtered, there remains plastic, aluminum, and steel in the mixture. Here, similar to the paper sorting room, their job is strictly to get rid of the garbage that passes through. Once the conveyor is checked for garbage, an extremely powerful magnet pulls steel out to be baled separately. Then a little farther down the line, an eddy current repels aluminum out of the mix and into another container, which also gets baled separately. At this point, plastic is the only material that continues onto another conveyor. Its next destination is to an optical sorting system, which separates the 1s and 2s into one section and the 3s through 7s into another, so that they are baled separately. Once it's been sorted by the machine, these sortings are double-checked by hand sorters to ensure it's not only made into the right pile, but that there is no garbage left on the conveyor. Then finally, the plastic gets moved to its final conveyor belt and into a compression chamber to be baled. Once baled, all of the materials are loaded into giant crates, which are then loaded onto trucks to be weighed in order to determine pricing and shipping destination. The materials are then sold to a mill, either domestically or internationally. We all know that recycling is important, but unfortunately not nearly as many people are recycling as they should be. There are several things we can do to make recycling easier for people. Single stream collection is a method through which all types of recyclables are collected at once, often resulting in an increase in participation. In 2007, the average recycling rate for glass products in the United States was 28%, but in California, their recycle rate was 71% because they offered an incentive for returning glass bottles. We can also improve recycling by developing markets, especially for plastics 3 through 7, because there is not a huge market for them. In Overpeck Park, located in Teaneck, New Jersey, there are several bridges and benches made from these plastics along with other recyclable materials. The more markets that are created, the greater the opportunity that certain products can be reused. One company that is leading the way is TerraCycle. They collect difficult to recycle packaging and repurpose the material into affordable, innovative products. The key to any recycling program is making sure everyone knows how it works. Because not all townships have expansive curbside pickup programs, it's important to spread the word about places like Whole Foods, who continue to provide places for people to drop off these materials. Time is running out, and we need everyone's help to raise awareness about recycling and its importance for the future of our planet. Garbage is our past. Recycling is our future. And the present makes all the difference. Do your part in the Recycle Lifecycle. And how can we get more people to recycle?
Yell at them and tell them to get their butt down here and recycle. That's recycle.
I don't think that they're lazy. I think they just don't know, like, they don't understand why it's important, or they just don't care.
You need to recycle bottles, cans, and pizza boxes.
I think they should, to make people recycle more, they should give them money.
Yeah. I think we can get more people to recycle if, like, things that people really care about, advertise it. Like, let's say a bunch of girls like One Direction, like her. Maybe One Direction should make a song about recycling.
Dun, 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 dun.
Even if you don't recycle, you should anyway, because it's good for the earth. If you don't recycle, then think about tomorrow. It might be with garbage over here and a bunch more garbage over here.
I think that if people don't recycle, they should just pile all of their, like, unrecycled stuff just on their lawns or something. And be like, here, you don't want to recycle, just have it on your lawn.
And why is it important for us to get people to recycle?
So the world isn't polluted and then it doesn't crumble. Maybe there should be like a recycling police.
Everybody around the world recycle. It's a good thing. If you don't recycle, all of us will be dead 1 minute. Okay? So listen to this. Make the world a better place. Recycling. Recycle. Woo! Bye-bye.